What if I told you that success isn't about luck? That some people didn't just get lucky, they made their own luck? What if the key to achieving your goals is not raw talent, but the right opportunities at the right time? Stick around. This is going to change the way you look at success forever. The truth about luck. Most of us think success is about being in the right place at the right time. You know, luck. But Malcolm Gladwell's book Outliers says something completely different. He argues that success isn't just about talent or hard work. It's about timing, opportunity, and the environment you're in. Let's dive into how this works. Think about it. It's not just who you are, it's about when you're born and the chances you get. This is where Gladwell's concept of outliers comes into play. Take the Beatles, for example. We all know them as one of the greatest bands of all time. But what you may not know is that they didn't just get lucky. They spent years playing in small clubs in Hamburg, Germany, over 1,200 shows before their first big hit. That's thousands of hours spent practicing and performing. Most bands never get that kind of chance. That's the thing. The Beatles didn't just work hard, they seized the opportunity to perform over and over again. It wasn't just about talent, it was about being in the right place, at the right time, with the right opportunity. Now let's talk about another outlier, Bill Gates. He didn't become a tech giant just because he was super smart. He got lucky, but not in the way you think. Gates was born at the perfect time. He grew up in the 1970s, when computers were just starting to become accessible. He had access to a computer when no one else his age did. But instead of sitting back and waiting for success, he made the most of this opportunity. He worked tirelessly, learning programming. And by the time he was ready to launch Microsoft, the world was ready for personal computers. And that brings us to another powerful idea from Outliers, the 10,000-hour rule. Gladwell found that the most successful people didn't just practice. They put in thousands of hours. 10,000 hours of practice. Whether it's playing an instrument, coding, or even building a startup, turns talent into mastery. Think of the athletes, musicians, and entrepreneurs who made it big. They didn't just wake up with the skills they needed. They spent hours honing them. Like Steve Jobs and Wozniak, they worked relentlessly on their vision for Apple, and that vision changed the world. So, what does this mean for you as an entrepreneur? It means success isn't just about waiting for the stars to align, it's about creating your own opportunities and positioning yourself to succeed. Just like Gates or the Beatles, you need to look for the opportunities around you. What are the small chances you can capitalize on right now? Can you practice, build connections, or gain experience in ways others might overlook? Let's look at a modern example. A, I, R, B, and B. The company didn't just get lucky. The founders, Brian Chesky and Joe Gebbia, started Airbnb with zero funding. But they saw an opportunity in the housing market during a major event, a design conference in San Francisco. They didn't just sit around hoping someone would invest. They created an opportunity by offering a place to stay when hotels were full. That small idea grew into a multi-billion-dollar company. They worked hard, took advantage of their timing, and built something extraordinary. So, what's the takeaway here? Success isn't just about luck. It's about positioning yourself in the right place at the right time, and making the most of every opportunity that comes your way. If you're just starting your startup, your journey might seem overwhelming. But remember, it's not about waiting for the perfect moment. It's about creating that moment yourself. Practice, connect, seize opportunities, and put in the work. So, if you're ready to make your own success story, share this video with a fellow entrepreneur who needs to hear this message. Success isn't about waiting for luck. It's about creating your own opportunities and taking action. Now go out and make it happen.